Hi. Sorry if I look like a mess. I literally just woke up. Okay, so I wanted to talk, because I haven't been updating this channel for a good bit now because things happen. Yeah. Let's talk about depression. Yeah, let's talk about depression. So, day before yesterday was the first time that I washed my hair, in a very long time. I couldn't even tell you when I washed my hair last. Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's not something you're like, oh yeah, I'm proud of that. No, I realize that it's an issue. And in the moment when it was happening, I knew it was an issue. Like I wasn't just going, I'm not gonna shower for a month or whatever time had passed. No, I literally, as it was happening, was like, kept telling myself, you need to shower. You work this job now, specifically now. I mean, whatever. But specifically the job you're working now, you're sweating every day with all the lifting you're doing and all of this, and you're dirty. And even just to rinse off, take a shower. Just take a shower, but you need to do it at least every other day. And I know that. And in that whole time that I didn't take a shower, I knew that. But something stops me. Something says, you don't deserve a shower. Why should I shower? Who am I trying to impress? Or whatever. You're disgusting. Don't shower. It doesn't help. Or something like I don't know. I don't know what happens in my brain when I don't shower. I just shut down. I don't take care of myself. So that's part of the topics. That's something that a lot of people just don't talk about, or at least when I ask people about it, they look at me funny because people think I'm dirty because sometimes I don't end up showering for weeks on end because my brain won't let me. I don't know. I had a job literally tell me, it's so embarrassing. They would pull me to the side and be like, I just want you to know if you need help with anything, if you need us to help you buy some shampoo or some soap or whatever, let us know because we can smell you and you need to take a shower and you need to do this. And that was like the worst, most embarrassing thing to happen. That's my workplace. But still, my brain, you would think, right? You would think a situation like that, I would see that and go, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna let this happen ever again. And yet, here we are. like year. We're talking like a year and a half ago, and this still happens. So, and some people might just be like, well, just take a shower. It's so easy. Just take a shower. It's not, apparently. Apparently, it's not. Apparently, I'm incapable of taking care of myself because I don't want to take care of myself, I guess. I don't. So that's the first thing on the topic of depression. Showering. I don't hear enough people talking about it. Showering. Yeah. Okay, on to the next part, right? Okay. So the next segue of talking about depression is memory. The lack of memory. Okay? Alright. So the crazy thing about it, ever since I can remember, for a very long time, I've had an issue with memory in general. Just remembering any, like, the smallest things is so dumb. As a kid, specifically, I would forget that we had homework we had to do. I would forget just stupid shit. Stupid shit. Just stupid shit. And my family would chop that up to me just not wanting to do it and making up excuses. And I see how that can look. I do. But I didn't intentionally not turn things in. I didn't intentionally forget about these things. It's just, I didn't remember. I know kids would come up with whatever they try to not get in trouble. I literally didn't remember the stuff. I would go in for a test, for some class, and I would vaguely, I would get to a part of the test and I would vaguely remember them talking about it, but my brain did not connect and did not remember the actual lesson and whatever. I still did okay in school. Like, in the classes that my brain didn't care about, I didn't care about apparently, I would get like a high C. The other classes were A's and B's. So, I wasn't a bad student. Academically, I wasn't, but I could have done better. I could have done better, and the problem is that memory shit just kind of works against you. It really does. So there's that. So there's that. Memory's always been an issue. Even at home. As a kid, you get told, oh, can you do this for me when you get done with that? Can you do this when you get done with that? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Of course I will. What? And then, hours later, and they're like, hey, why didn't you do that? And I'm like, I forgot. And it goes back to the whole, oh, you're just making excuses because you don't want to do it. And I'm like, I swear, my brain just doesn't work. I don't know. So now, here we are, right? Here we are. So, here we are. I'm 23 years old. And my memory I had an aneurysm. Hang on. Fast forward to today, and I still have memory problems. In fact, they've gotten about 5 times worse. So that's great. I couldn't even give you examples because I don't remember. You think I'm lying? Listen, if I could tell you what I forgot, I would tell you, but I don't remember. I don't know what to tell you. But seriously, it's little things, but it's a lot of other things. It's a bunch of things that I would be like about to tell someone something and completely forget. I would be in the middle of a conversation and be like, I have no idea where I was gonna go. And I will sit there and harp over it because of that. You know, I don't want to call it trauma, but like as a kid, when you're told, it's selective memory, you're just forgetting because you want to. You're not doing it because you just don't want to. And I don't know, it just kind of made it, I don't know. So now, if I forget things, I feel so shitty. I feel like the worst person because I put the blame on myself and I put the blame on you're not trying hard enough. You could remember if you really tried. And I don't actually think that that is true. At this point in my experience with my memory, I don't think it's a matter of, oh, you just gotta have to want to remember and you'll remember. I don't think so. When I tell you I don't remember these things, it's becoming worse. And I've heard, I'm not a psychiatrist, I have heard that depression messes with your memory. So here we are, not showering for weeks on end, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, I don't remember. No. And the memory shit. So tell me this. Do you think that that sounds like depression might be making that happen? And I'm not making excuses for myself. I literally feel like the worst person on earth when I forget things and when I don't shower. So it's not me. It's not me, right? It's not me, right? Hey. It's not me. It's this in my head right here. This messed up thing right there. So, let's go on to the last topic because this is getting too long. On the topic of my weight. This is depression, guys. This is what depression looks like, right? I mean, not me currently. Emotionally right now, you wouldn't be able to tell, right? Whatever. But depression looks like forgetting to do your homework. Depression looks like forgetting to shower for a month. And depression looks like getting back to the weight that you were before you started your weight loss journey. This is what depression looks like. And I'm so disappointed. But I know that I can get myself there again. Because I did it before. I did it again. And I can do it again. So, I'm very demotivated, I guess. Which is really crappy. But somehow I will find the motivation and do it. Because I need to. I really need to. So, That's why I haven't been updating, is because I literally have just been eating my feelings. And I have slacked off on a lot of things, and it's a lot to do with not having money and um, not getting groceries and all this crap. So I haven't been able to do like my meals like I usually do. So I've just been eating what's been around, and what's been around hasn't been the best for me. Uh, it could be a lot worse. I could be eating a lot worse than I am. Um, but it'll get better. I will be better about it. That is one thing that I never excuse. I can discipline myself on how to eat. I can discipline, you know what I mean? If I want to lose the weight, I have to do it, you know? So, here we are. I'm back at 200, well, it's like 231 or 232, something like that. I'm back to that weight, which is really frustrating. But, you know, depression, right? Depression. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it like that. That is all I wanted to talk about today. I guess eventually you'll see me when I am not depressed and working out again. Except that's not a thing that's gonna happen. The not depressed part. That's a long process. But no. I don't know. I'll try to upload some stuff for that at some point when I find the energy to do it. How about that? Alright. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye. Sorry, that was weird. No, I'm not going to end it like that. Bye.